we give out silly awards on brown bags. So we're going to give them to the dudes, and then Bob and some of these guys are gonna give awards to the ladies. So we'll start.
The ladies.
So,
that's what I wanted to hear.
all right, to Andy Bowser. River City, that's my husband. He's a dime piece. River City's 10-Or Award.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh, go ahead.
Back and forth?
Yeah.
All right. Now, so I want to first of all thank
You'll get yours.
I understand that, correct me if I'm wrong, I understand the ladies were completed a couple days ago. With
Oh yeah, we're very, very advanced Google Docs.
Well, I want to thank the gentlemen and the young lads in the cast who helped us today.
Actually, during the show.
Oh, great. So hopefully it works. Now, those of you gentlemen who may recall some of these awards as they are presented, you can perhaps help elaborate where necessary. So I'm doing this kind of in order somewhat. Hiba Ansar. The I can't ... I have a lab tomorrow. I'll have a British tea. Does that resonate? I mean, some of these I understood, some of them I didn't. That's okay.
We had inside information on the British tea thing.
Yeah. If anyone wanted to see that, she'll be stranded outside.
Good information.
Yes, the British accent is not. Okay, sounds good. Okay, this award goes to someone we all know and love. He's a member of the quartet, and I think that you could say that this award applies in a couple ways, both in terms of his voice part and also the wisdom he provides the cast before every show. So the award for Racer Instincts goes to... No trouble.
I'm accepting on behalf of Gary.
Okay, this next award is actually, I need both Samantha and Savannah.
Yeah, there they are.
Are they related?
Just in the show, actually.
We want to commend you on being the 2 Peas in a Pod Best Interrupter Award.
I stopped wait. Before you go on, there's this ritual that happens at the back of the house when the girls are getting ready to do their first interruption every night.
Okay.
So they're standing in the back of the house or just outside the door. They're ready and getting themselves psyched up, and then Chris would walk up out the outside of the auditorium, and you get there, and then they would both stop, high five each other, and Chris would kind of go into the Wister Morris room, and then whichever girl was on would like take a deep breath, and then she'd come through the door and get ready to run up on stage. So
Very nice.
All right, we have a guest presenter, straight from a wedding. Didn't make the final performance, but made the podcast.
Priority straight.
I do.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. As far as as far as like Deb, being able to share the stage with Deb tonight, you're welcome. So this next award goes to someone who really knows how to fill out a cop uniform.
Wow.
We would like to give Bob and Rose the Village People Award plus Best Use of Handcuffs Award.
I this award with great trepidation. I'm kind of sad that the white belt was painted black. It would have been like my go-go belt from the 70s. So thank you for that. All right, well, let's see what we have next here. Aaron McGuire. Front and center, Aaron. We all admire your ability to not only complete, like, for example, my lines. Or show of hands, how many of us admire the ability of this young lady? She's amazing. That is why NCT's Brown Bag Award of March 2015 goes to Aaron McGuire, the Walking Libretto Award.
Aaron, one more time. When do we do trouble?
Okay.
So love the knee.
Trouble!
So's your old man.
Trouble!
Trouble!
I think I got them all right today.
Yeah.
It's about time your first time to get it right.
Yeah.
This next award goes to someone very special and who we all came together and rallied around earlier this week, and it was one of the more spirited members of our cast, and just an amazing person, and I know we all feel really lucky to be with him. And unfortunately, he's not here with us tonight, but this award goes to Bill. It's the Rocky Award for persistence, determination, and talent.
I need to get his libretto, so give that to him when I see him.
Okay. Skylar. As constable of River City, I had several occasions, at least 8 shows and some rehearsals, to observe you with your handling of a firearm. Actually, less than safe handling of a firearm. So, to Skylar Ortiz, we had the NCT Brown Bag 2015. Annie, get your gun out of my face.
Watani! Boom!
Boom.
Matt?
Oh. No,
Okay. So he gets the award for the best use of cast member as crew member award. As a few of us saw him almost walk on stage with his headset. So thanks for remembering.
He'd be like, oh shoot.
Shout out to Matt.
There was one night during Wells Fargo when he got halfway down the aisle, realized he had his headset on, ran back, left it in the kitchen, and then ran up behind everybody else.
I think it was actually
another
trouble.
Time, from a different entrance, he had it from stage right low. The door there.
He actually still had it on today for me.
It must be hard.
He actually still has it on now.
He actually is working tech on a show at school, and he left to go to work on his own show. Yeah.
Okay, Leah Osborne. I think collectively the guys just have very much been impressed by the spark and enthusiasm you bring to the role of Zenita, and your use of certain expression that comes to life, delivered with such enthusiasm throughout the show. And so for that reason, you get the NCT Brown Bag, the Ye God $1 million watt smile award.
Probably never will again.
So the next awards, I know Brenda shared on Facebook the video of Hugh Jackman singing the, Hill. So I think there's one person in our cast among the guys who could pull this off very well because he wears many different hats and plays many different parts in this cast. So the award for Jack of all trades goes to our
budding film star.
That's the share of the film for all the kids, right?
Yeah.
Candace Freeman. Kate. Someone's going to jump in on this. Apparently, some of the kids know about this relationship or this reference. You get the Yanta Best Matchmaker Award.
Look at Bob. I'm not singing them all.
David, do you want to elaborate on that?
I wrote that one with a little concern, but
Last
okay,
week,
that's what I'm told.
at Isabel's party, we were upstairs and we were playing with the guinea pigs, and Noah comes upstairs. And and Cadence tells us that she's planning our wedding. She also many times chimed in about how Chris and Alicia. That is why Cadence thought that. Wow, Cadence.
Can I just point out that it wasn't just Cadence who thought that Chris and Alicia should be together. Cadence's mom in a very early rehearsal leaned over to me and said, "Oh, those two should be together."
Wait a second. Half of the rehearsal conversations with parents and I were, are those two going to be going out?
I hate it. It's not a wedding.
I forget it, but
I know, that's my favorite part. I just, so many times people have been like, God, that kiss is really long. It's supposed to be. What do you want us to do? I said what we're going to do, like, someone said last night, just like chest bump. Like,
I'm standing there, I'm like,
With all due respect, neither one of you has been arguing about the length of the kiss.
Alicia has, actually.
we're professionals, okay? It's a tough job, but someone's got to do it.
I heard that.
Oh,
that's sweet. I heard that money was paid to the orchestra conductor to slow down.
Well, yeah, I admit to that.
That's cool.
All right,
I think it's art.
So this one is actually near and dear to my heart because this gentleman happened to be my stage husband. And there was a particular line that you would say every night that would just crack us up. So we want to give you the Memorial Harold Hill Credentials Compliance Award.
Regrettably, this next teen is not with us. I believe she's on her way to South Carolina, some such place, Faria Raymond. But she has earned the Hold Me Closer Tiny Dancer. Hold Me Closer Tiny Dancer. Someone give it to her? Or
I'll give it to her.
Screw her, she's gone. Whatever, South Carolina.
We'll mail it to you.
Tony
What was that?
Alright, the next award goes to a young lad that kept us in suspense every night. I'll set off the firecracker when I want
No, we never got to the county.
No, I think one night Andy and I both had to make up 6, 7.
That was when he had to slam it on the ground.
Ocho.
Yeah, someone's like,
behind the bucket and the firecracker.
Yeah, that really scared me.
Oh, yes.
Isabel Bowser. This is something that I've heard about, and I can't really personally comment to it, but the Best Party Thrower Award. NCT Brownback, congratulations.
Okay. This is a dual award because you know these two guys were, you know, not only shared a role, but they also really seem to be, you know, very close friends and have, I don't know, some special brotherly kind of kinship. So the Twin Throat Award.
Parents want to take a picture.
I wish we had heard of a month ago.
That's really funny.
Aren't they cute, boys? Thank you, boys.
Is Barbara here? Barbara Newberg?
No.
Oh, sadly. Well, from the stage perspective, the gentleman thought that she would have been entitled to the world's most aerobic music director.
Oh, yes. And by the way, she is co-music director for Drowsy Chaperone, in which Kevin and I are starring at the barn.
Get us the date. Good luck.
May, first 3 weekends in May. At the
Dinner
barn.
beforehand, we're all gonna go.
There's a Facebook group.
I will have, yes. Actually.
Oh, and Trent.
We might have a couple more than you.
9.
I think there are more women. Let me jump ahead of the couple.
Okay, yeah.
Aaron Toscani.
She's not here.
The Ya Vocal Warm-Up Award. Sally. Behind me. Okay, Sally, for her amazing talents and what have you, that we clearly saw demonstrated on stage night after night through the people that she assisted and educated, the Honorary Del Sarte Award.
Okay, so yeah, I was on the second to the right, stage right clump, and every night I was getting a little nervous because I was always the first one to come to my clump, and then I think Samantha would come after me, and we never had anybody there because Gary was on for Rock Island, and then Matt and Mark would come lead, but Mark always scared me a little bit because he would come like right as the curtain was about to open. So for that, I award him the most likely to come just in time award.
Eileen.
We can probably
Eileen Perlman. For your particularly inspiring control of all things props. The Take Your Hands Off My Prop Table.
I don't know.
Oh, it's
my turn. Okay. All right. Well, you know, this guy is really known in our cast for his very distinctive voice. You can hear him probably above the whole quartet because it's, you know, it's the high part. And I think people smile when they hear him sing. So to Ken, I'd like to award it. Is that your falsie, or are you just happy to see me?